This portrait of French aristocrats is hiding a dirty little secret. Come here, I'll tell you what it is. They're rich. Okay, for real though, in 2019, the Met's conservators discovered something amazing hiding underneath the surface of this lavish portrait by Jacques-Louis David. This is Antoine Laurent Lavoisier and his wife Marie-Anne Lavoisier. The Lavoisiers were an interesting duo. They were both chemists, and together they were responsible for some of the most important scientific advancements of the 1800s. For instance, the discovery of water being composed of hydrogen and oxygen. Jacques-Louis David painted this portrait of the couple in 1787, but when Met conservators were removing the varnish for cleaning, they discovered that what we can see is hiding a very different scene underneath. They determined that the original composition contained no scientific instruments, and the tablecloth covers what was originally a bare table with ornate gold inlay. This full bookcase and Marie's plumed hat are both hidden behind what is now a blank wall. Why would these details have been covered? Well, it probably has a lot to do with people at the time losing their heads. The Lavoisiers' income came largely from their involvement in the Ferme Générale. It was a tax farming institution that was a hated enemy of the French Revolution. Allegedly, Jacques-Louis David intended to exhibit this portrait at the Salon in 1788, but was convinced by increasingly nervous royal authorities that it wouldn't play so well with the public. Now, with that context in mind, it's very clear that these changes were made to improve the couple's public image in the changing political landscape of France. By erasing some of these luxuries, David was able to de-emphasize their extreme wealth and shift the focus towards their scientific contributions. And the Lavoisiers had very good reason for wanting these changes. Antoine was arrested in 1793 on allegations of tax fraud and selling adulterated tobacco. Marie campaigned for his release, insisting not only on his innocence, but also his importance to France's future as a scientific mind. Unfortunately, despite Marie's best efforts, Antoine was executed in 1794, and he was actually posthumously exonerated only a year later. So far, the Met hasn't said anything about wanting to remove the overpainting or restore the original composition in any way, and this is a decision I 1000% support. It's amazing that we now have the technology to be able to reconstruct these underpaintings without destroying the piece as it is now. And honestly, it's just so cool to have this greater understanding of a historic work like this.